I think it's great what they're doing. I think it's really important, and it really helps promote the sport. Anything we can do to help Muay Thai grow, especially here in the United States where it's so small compared to the rest of the world, is a good thing, and them giving out awards and recognizing these fighters that don't get a lot of recognition, I think is a really good thing. It gives other people something to strive for, I assume they're going to do this year after year, so other people can look at the fight of the year or the fight of the year and say that's what I gotta be, I gotta top that next year. It gives people something to look at and to strive for, whereas before, you're looking at guys in Thailand or things like that, but we never really had something here in the States for people to look at as that's the top fighter, that's the best fighter, or things like that. So I think it really gives people a way to gauge where they are, something to look at, people to look at, and I think it's a really good thing what they're doing. It feels good, I appreciate them recognizing me for what I've done, over the past 8 years that I've been doing this. I really don't always think about where I actually am at as I'm doing it, and until I take a step back and realize where I've came from, where I started, and then for these people or anyone to recognize me as one of the top or the top fighter in America is it's amazing to me to think that's where I'm at now, and I'm glad that people think that. I appreciate it. The most important thing is going to be for someone to come in, and a promoter or someone like that has the finances and the knowledge to promote this sport the way it needs to be promoted, just like the Fertittas and Dana White did for the UFC. Before that it was nothing until they came in. They had the money to back it up. They had the vision of where it could go, and they did it. They had no idea it was going to end up where it is now. It's insane the way it grew. It grew just by someone being able to do it properly, and that's the same thing with Muay Thai. It has the potential. It needs to go there eventually, and it will. It's just a matter of somebody coming in, putting the money behind it, the right promotions, bringing the right fighters in, and consistently doing that. Every once in a while we'll have great shows, or we have promoters that do a really good job, but it's not consistent, and it's not stepping up every time. It's kind of stayed along the same lines for the last 10, 15 years here in America, and everyone's done a really great job, the fighters, the promoters, and things like that. But in order for it to get to that next level, it needs to get on TV, so there can be sponsorship money, there can be more exposure, fighters are making more money, the promoters are making more money, and it's just getting out there, and it's just a matter of time for the right people to come along, the right group to come together for all that to happen. In 2011, my first fight's going to be February 12th here in Vegas, that's State Line, Buffalo Bills. I got a Thai opponent. Can't really pronounce his name too well. I know the camp he's from. Real experience, over 100 fights, like most of them have. So it's going to be another hard, tough fight, just like Malik that fight was. I'm sure it'll be harder than that. That's what I expect. I expect it to be a war, a really brave fight. And then after that, hopefully the K1 in March. Still waiting on word on that. Should know here in the next few weeks if that's actually happening. If not, I'm going to go back to Thailand after this fight in February for about a month. Maybe fight over there if I have time, depending on when the next fight after that will be. Should know about a tournament possibly happening over the next year, in the next week or so as well. And there's actually 2 going on, so if that doesn't happen, I know I can get in the other one. So it's going to be a busy year for me. Hopefully we can get a shot at that world title, or at least a shot at Pinka or Liam. Regardless of who has the title, I definitely want to fight them both. So hopefully that'll happen this year. First off, I just want to thank everyone that voted for me, the organization that put this together, gave me the award. I really appreciate all them, all the fans that constantly, tell me I help them out, inspire them. it always keeps me going. It always keeps me going and reminds me why I'm doing this. Because for me, that's really why I'm doing this is to inspire people and to just to show people that you can reach your goals and your dreams, and no matter where you start from, it's never too late to go after it, even if you never get there. From where I came from to where I am today, you never would have thought I'd be here 8 years ago from where I was. So people constantly telling me that I inspire them to do that is what this is really about for me, and I really appreciate all the people that let me know that that is what I'm actually doing. First off, I gotta thank all my family and friends that have been by my side through this whole thing. The wins, the losses from day one, when I didn't have a lot of people supporting me at the time. The people that stuck by me and believed in me and let me know that I could do this, and continued to push me when there's times I wanted to quit and stop. They really helped me get to where I am today, and always kept me motivated and helped me remember why I'm doing this. I want to thank all my trainers. My first trainer was Master Chan. Even to this day, he still helps me out, and even though I don't train with him anymore, he's still there for me. Luke Chang, Nope, who's my current trainer, Master Toddy. I gotta thank Norm, my strength and conditioning coach, because I couldn't do this without him. I've always been known for someone that could push the pace and break people that are better than me, people that are stronger than me, whatever. I always know that I have that, regardless of how good somebody is, and without him, I wouldn't be able to do that at all. My sponsors, K-Hero, who's been with me for about almost 2 years now. Another person I couldn't do this without. He really helps me out financially and supportively. And this isn't a job where we get a lot of money, and every little bit helps. So, for him for sure, Brent at K-Hero. My training partners, Chaz Mulkey, Sean Yarborough, Mark Beecher, those have been my main 3 guys for forever, especially over the last few years. We all train together, we all help each other out, and inspire me as well, watching them fight. I love all those guys, and couldn't do it without them. I really want to thank Throwdown Training Center, who gives me a place to do all this, do all my training, and supports me along the way as well. John and Jeff, I've been training with these guys for a long time, and now this is my only place I'm at, and this is my home, so I really appreciate them.